We're still dealing with 3 crime scenes. The first was on Fort Mahone, where we had a person shot in the head. The second crime scene was on Holly Hill, the 200 block, where multiple calls into 911s for shots fired, and police and EMS arrive on scene for 4 people shot. 2 of those were children. Then we had a third crime scene in the 1800 block of Boynton Plank Road with another person shot in the head. Just a few minutes ago, we heard one of the medical helicopters flying overhead, heading to Southside Medical Center. There's a second helicopter coming in to fly out 2 people to the trauma centers. So I've got Chief of Police Travis Christian with me. Obviously, you guys are spread thin with 3 crime scenes. So you called in the Virginia State Police. How important was that decision to ask for some help with what's going on?
Well, it was very important for us because we still have the rest of our city that we have to maintain safety and security for as well. So our partnership with Virginia State Police called upon them, and they were able to come out and assist us, and they're here. They're responding to calls in our city. They're responding to assist our officers that's working the multiple different crime scenes that we have at this time.
You're the Chief of Police. You're also a father. We've got children involved. We've got 6 people shot. What do you say to the people who live in your city?
Well, you know, you've heard my plea. I mean, I'll say this, I'll continue to say this. I've said this from day one of me taking the position as the chief. Police can't do it all. You know, we've got citizens on scene. We've got citizens at these different locations where these shootings occur. And when we respond and we need the assistance to solve these cases, we get no answer. We need our citizens to come forward and start helping us help them. It's important. We've got kids that are being traumatized in our neighborhoods. We've got kids that are being, can't play in their own backyards. We got to put a stop to that.
But and we also have kids that are committing crimes too. We've got teens that are committing crimes, and you need parents involved.
We do. I can make this plea over and over and over to the parents of our city. It's not just a Petersburg issue. It's happening throughout the Commonwealth. It's happening throughout our country. But our concern right now is right here in our city. We got parents. We need parents to be involved in the lives of their children. We can't police your kids outside in our communities. We can do what we can do, but we're going to need some help from the parents as well to be accountable. Hold your kids accountable. Be accountable for your own children.
One of the things that everybody's kind of asking is, are these connected? And it's hard to know the answer, but it's also hard to say, how can they not be when you've had 3 shootings within an hour?
Well, right now I can't confirm that they're connected. The detectives are still on scene at all 3 locations. They're actively working those scenes right now. And as we get more information, we'll be able to provide more later. But at this point, I can't say that they're connected. Again, I'm just asking for our public to help us. We're asking for our citizens in our city to help us, so our kids in our city and our parents and our citizens and our elderly don't have to continue to go through this type of nonsense.
How tough was it hearing that here on Holly Hill, of the 4 people shot, at least 2 are children?
It's very tough. I have kids of my own. It's not the first time this has happened in our city. It needs to stop. It's very tough when we have to come out here. I have to add that my police officers go through a whole lot. They have to see this and then go home to their own families and kind of replay and relive what they're seeing out here in the communities as they respond call after call after call. And the disappointment is, as we try to help, we can't get our citizens to come forward and give us information so we can help them. We need help. We need help from our citizens if we want to continue to do what we have to do as a community to make our city safe. We need help from everybody.
People ask me this, is it gangs, is it drugs, is it neither?
Well, right now I can't confirm. I can say that there's probably a mixture of all. We have an enormous amount of gunplay that's going on in our city. We have a lot. We have a criminal element here in our city that chooses to come in and do wrong things. We're going to continue to work hard on it. We're going to bring these people to justice. We're going to put these people in jail. It's just that simple. We have to stop it.